last second class we were discussing about the root word. So what is the root word? The number of carbon atoms present in the selected chain. That means selected carbon skeleton. Now today we are discussing about the prefix and suffix. Now see here, prefix means the substituents present in the carbon compound. The substituents, whatever may be, that may be side chain like methyl, ethyl, propyl like that. Otherwise, halo groups, that means chloro, fluoro, bromo like that. And next one, any other nitro group, all those. So present in the carbon chain indicates the are treated as a prefix. So prefix means the substituents present in the compound. Next, coming to here, we have the different types of prefix. First one is the primary prefix. What is the first one? Primary prefix. Now see here, what is the meaning of primary prefix? Here primary prefix indicates whether the compound is cyclic or not. That means it is used only for cyclic. Now see here, if compound is cyclic, then we use the word as a cyclo. That means see here, it is your compound. Total how many carbons there? 4 carbons there, and cyclic compound. So the prefix will be cyclo. Then the name of the compound will be cyclobutane. So once again I am repeating here, primary prefix used only for the cyclic. That means when the compound is cyclic, then we use the word prefix cyclo for the compound. Whether the compound is acyclic, no need to use the cyclo. Clear? Second one is the secondary prefix. Secondary prefix means the substituents present in the compound. Okay, these are maybe different types. See here, suppose if alkyl group is present, R is the alkyl group, like CH3 group, CH2, CH3 group. If CH3 group is present, what is the name? Methyl. CH3, CH2, CH3 present. What is the name of this compound? Ethyl. Similarly, any halogens are present. Halogen means here 70 group elements: chloro, chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine. See here, fluorine, bromine, and iodine. If fluorine is present, the name of the substituent is fluoro. Bromine is present, the name of the substituent is bromo. Iodine is present, the name of the substituent is iodo, like that. Similarly, some other groups, NO2. What is the name of the substituent? Nitro, like this. That means secondary prefix indicates the substituents present in the compound. If alkyl groups are present, okay na, then we can add the name. Suppose CH3 group is present, methyl, CH2, CH3, ethyl. Next one, CH3, propyl, like that. If any halo groups are present, fluoro, chloro, bromo, iodine, based on the type of halogen atom. NO2 group present, nitro group. Similarly, OR means alkoxy group. Suppose if we take the OCH3, what is the name of this group? Methoxy. methoxy. Next, if we take the OCH2CH3, what is the name of this group? Ethoxy. Ethoxy. So these are the main substituent that we present in the given compound. So once again, prefix. First type primary prefix, second one secondary prefix. Now we discuss about the numerical prefix and number prefix. Next, third kind of prefix, numerical prefix. See here. Numerical prefix. Now what is the mean of that means numerical prefix? One see here, if the substituents are same kind of substituents repeating 2 or more times, then we can use a numerical prefix. 2 times repeating, we can use the prefix di. 3 times repeating, we can use the prefix tri. 4 times repeating, we can use the word prefix tetra. 5 times penta. Suppose see here, 2 methyl groups are there. 2 methyl groups there. Then numerical prefix will be di. Numerical prefix will be di. That means suppose 3 times same chlorine atom repeating as a substituent, then tri. Suppose 4 times nitro group present in the same kind of nitro group present in the carbon compound, then numerical prefix will be tetra, like this. That means numerical prefix indicates the same substituent repeating more than one time. If it repeating 2 times, then the numerical suffix is di. 3 times, then the numerical suffix is tri. 4 times, then the numerical suffix is tetra. 5 times penta, like that. Next, fourth one is number prefix. Fourth one is number prefix. What is the meaning of the number prefix? That means position of the substituent in the carbon compound. That means particular substituent attached to the which carbon atom. That means position of the substituent. Suppose simple example here, CH3, CH, NO2, CH2, CH3. Coming to here, this nitro group, if we add the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. So, to which carbon this substituent is attached? That indicates the number prefix. First carbon or second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon. So that is the idea, that gives the idea about position of the substituent. So once again, numerical prefix indicates the number of the how many times, and it indicates the how many times same substituent repeating. 2 times di, 3 times tri, 4 times tetra. Number prefix, it use the position of the substituent. That means particular substituent attached to the which carbon atom. And that means the number of the carbon atoms or carbon number. Next, coming to here, suffix. Primary, that means prefix part completed. We completed about the prefix part. So this is about the numerical prefix and number prefix. Next, our third part in the IUPAC nomenclature, suffix. The third part, suffix. So see here, again here suffix, primary suffix, secondary suffix, numerical suffix and number suffix. Listen here, first we are going to discuss about the primary suffix. Primary suffix. Now one see here, primary suffix gives the or tells about the nature of the carbon compound. That means whether it is saturated or unsaturated. Saturated, only carbon, single bond, carbon atoms. Then we can allot the primary suffix to the alkane ane. Double bond is present, ene. Triple bond present, ene. So once I am repeating, primary suffix indicates the nature of the carbon compound, whether it is saturated or unsaturated. Only carbon, single bond carbon atoms, then primary suffix is ane. Double bonds, carbon double bond, at least one double bond, then the primary suffix name is ene. Triple bond, ine, like this. That means carbon, single bond, carbon. Then what is the primary suffix? A, carbon double bond, carbon. Then what is the primary suffix? E, then triple bond, then use the ion. Okay, that is about the primary suffix. So primary suffix indicates the nature of the carbon compound, whether it is saturated or unsaturated. Coming to here, secondary suffix. Secondary suffix. What is the meaning of secondary suffix? Secondary suffix indicates the or tells about the functional group present in the carbon compound. It tells about the functional group. It tells about the functional group present in the carbon compound. Now we have to discuss about the what is the meaning of carbon compounds. What is the meaning of functional group? What is the meaning of functional group? Now see here. Functional group. So up to now we discussed about the hydrocarbons. That means carbon bonds with mainly hydrogen atom. But carbon form the bonds with some heteroatoms also. Heteroatom means which have the more electronegativity and reactivity, like nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, and halogen, oxygen. Okay, now these are called the heteroatoms. Hetero means which have the more electronegativity and reactivity, and form the particular group. Okay, that group decides the properties of the compound. That means the characteristics properties of the organic compound or carbon compound depends upon the atom or group of atom. That atom or group of atom known as the functional group. So here our secondary suffix gives the idea about which type of the functional group present in the carbon compound. Now see here, if you observe some examples, alcohol, next carboxylic acid, next one aldehydes, ketones, next ethers, amides, esters. Okay, all these are example to different type of the functional groups. That means the chemical properties of the carbon compound mainly depends upon the functional group present in the carbon compound. Now we are going to discuss about the prefix and suffix names of the functional groups of the different type of the functional groups. Next we are discussing about the suffix and prefix names of the functional groups. Okay, now in case if a compound contains the two or more functional groups, then only one functional group considered as a secondary suffix according to priority order, and the remaining all the functional groups considered as a substituents. At the time we will add the prefix name. For the secondary suffix, we will add the suffix name. Now we are going to discuss about the prefix and suffix names of some functional groups. Some functional groups. Functional group formula prefix suffix. Now coming to the first one, carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. What is the functional group here? COOH. Otherwise C double bond OH. What is the prefix name of the carboxylic acid? Carboxy. What is the suffix name? Oic acid. Oic acid. Next, second one, aldehydes. Second one, aldehyde. What is the functional group? CHO. CHO. What is the suffix name? Formyl. Sorry, what is the prefix name? Formyl. Suffix name? All. In some special conditions, we can use the carbaldehyde also, where the carbon not including in the carbon chain or main chain. And third one, ketones. Third one, ketones. Functional group C double bond O. The prefix is keto or oxo. What is the prefix here? Keto or oxo. Suffix is one. Suffix is one. Next, alcohols. Functional group OH. Prefix name is hydroxy. Prefix name is hydroxy. Suffix is ol. Suffix name is ol. Next here, fifth one, amides. Functional group is C double bond O NH2. C double bond O NH2. Prefix is carb MOI. Carb MOI or carb MOI. Okay, carb MOI. Next, suffix is amide. Suffix is amide. Next one, ester. Next one, ester. Functional group is C double bond O R. C double bond O R. Bond O R. The suffix prefix name is alkoxy. Alkoxy carbonyl. Alkoxy carbonyl. Suffix is alkyl alkanoate. Alkyl alkanoate. Otherwise, that is based on the nature of the bonds also. Alkyl OH. So these are the main functional groups. Along with this one, cyanide also present. Functional group CN. Prefix is cyano. Suffix is nitrile. Special name is carbonitrile. So when we can use the suffix according to their priority order. That means according to priority order, only one functional group is considered as a secondary suffix, and remaining all the functional group considered as a prefix. At that time, we have to allot these names. In case the functional group considered as a suffix, we have to allot these names. We are going to discuss about the numerical suffix. So, third part one, numerical suffix. Here numerical suffix indicates the same functional group repeating two or more times. Two or more times. That means see here, suppose alcohol group two times there. Then what we give the name? Di as a numerical suffix. Vol indicates the secondary suffix. Secondary suffix. Here di indicates the numerical suffix. Numerical suffix. Three times repeating. Same functional group repeating three times. Then tri we will use. Four times repeating. Tetra we will use. Same like numerical suffix. There is substituent repeating. Here functional group repeating more than two times. More than one, okay na? More than one time. Then see here. Next one. Number suffix. Number suffix. Okay. In case of number suffix, nothing but to which carbon atom the functional group is attached. In case of the terminating functional group, suppose see here, what is the meaning of terminating functional group? The functional group starts with carbon, and always the numbering and important priority also should be start from the functional group. Always comes at the end position. Terminating functional groups. These are the aldehyde and carboxylic acid. Okay now. These are the example here. Aldehyde and carboxylic acid are considered as a terminating functional group. At that time, definitely the number should be start from these functional groups. And in remaining cases, okay na, particular functional group attached to the which carbon atom, that gives the idea about number suffix. Next, coming to here, what is the procedure to write the name of the compound according to IUPAC system? So now we discussed about, okay na, we are discussing about the root word, primary suffix, secondary suffix, numerical suffix, similarly primary prefix and all those. So now see here the procedure to write the name. First one we have to write the number suffix. Okay na, number suffix. Here S indicates the, sorry, number prefix plus number prefix plus numerical prefix plus secondary prefix plus primary prefix plus root word plus, see here, number suffix plus numerical suffix plus secondary suffix plus, sorry, primary suffix plus secondary suffix. That means see here, it is a procedure to write the name of the compound. Okay now, first we have to write the position of the substituent. Then after we have to write the how many times the substituent repeating. Then after secondary prefix. Next one primary prefix. It is applicable only for a cyclo compound. Next one root word. The number of carbon atom present in the selected chain. Next one number suffix. Position of the functional group. That which carbon atom it is attached. Next one numerical suffix. That means how many times the functional group repeating. Next primary suffix. Whether the carbon is saturated or unsaturated. Saturated N, unsaturated in. Okay now. That means unsaturated with double bond in, unsaturation with triple bond ion. Next secondary suffix indicates about the functional group. Once again, see here, number prefix, then after numerical prefix, then after secondary prefix, then after primary prefix. Then after root word. Then after number suffix. Next numerical suffix. Next primary suffix. Next secondary suffix. So it is the procedure to add the name of the compound. So all the parts may be present in a particular compound or may not. Okay na? All the parts. Okay na? In some cases prefix may be present or may not be present. In some cases functional group may be present or may not be present. So while writing the name of particular compound, all these parts may come or may not be come. So we will go according to this procedure. If all these parts are present, this is the order to write the name of the compound. Now see the some examples here. Some examples. First compound CH3, CH3. Here how many carbons there? 2 carbons. So what is the root word? E. No functional group, no prefix. What is the primary suffix here? E. E plus N. Then what we can write? Ethane. So name of this compound is ethane. Next here, second one CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. In this compound, how many carbons there? 4 carbons. Then what is the root word? But. All single bonds only. So the name of this compound is butane. Next one CH3, CH double bond CH. Here double bond is present as a primary suffix. Here only single bonds. So primary suffix is N. Here double bond present. So what is the primary suffix? In. So how many carbons there? 3 carbons. So root word is propene. Primary suffix in. Next coming to here CH3, CH double bond CH, CH3. Next compound CH3, CH2, CH double bond CH. Now see here, these two compounds are not equal because position of double bond is different. Then we will start to give the numbering. While giving the numbering, in case secondary suffix is present, that should be get the least number as possible. Then after primary suffix has to get the least number. Then after only secondary prefix. So the priority order of the numbering, first secondary suffix should be get the least number. Then after primary suffix should be get the least number. Then after secondary prefix. Here no secondary suffix and prefix. Then primary suffix should be get the least number. So numbering, if you add the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. If you add the numbering this side 1, 2, 3, 4. So double bond coming at second carbon atom. So according to root word 4 carbons. That means but. Positional double bond 2. But 2 in. So if you observe the name of this compound, but indicates the root word. This 2 indicates the number suffix. Number suffix. In indicates the primary suffix. Their numerical suffix not there. Only one time the functional group. That means primary suffix only one time present. Then coming to here, numbering 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So name of this compound is but1ene. But1ene. Otherwise we can write the 1-butene also.